This card looks like just another mana dork, but what makes it the most efficient way to get infinite mana in the game? Welcome back to my Learn to Play cEDH series, where I break down common cEDH staples and explain how to use them to players who are new to the format, and today we are talking about Devoted Druid. Now, at first glance, this card seems pretty good. I mean, a mana dork that could be untapped once or twice is certainly not bad, but nothing game-breaking, nothing that would really be a cEDH staple. But what if I told you that there are so many two-card infinite combos with this that get infinite mana so easily? And the way we do that is by turning Devoted Druid into something that isn't a creature, because then we can put as many -1/-1 counters on it as we want without it dying, because it won't be a creature that will die to that. There are three main ways to do this. I'm going to break down each one of them, and they're each in a different color. Now, first up, we have the black way, which utilizes a card called Hazel's Brewmaster. Now, what this does is when it enters, it exiles a card from your graveyard and creates a food token, then gives foods all activated abilities of cards exiled with it. Basically, what this does is it creates a food token that has Devoted Druid's ability, so it could tap for mana, and you could put a -1/-1 counter on it to untap it. Now, what makes this so good is because foods don't die to -1/-1 counters because they're not creatures, so you could untap it an infinite number of times and get infinite amounts of mana. Next up, we have the blue way, which uses Machine God's Effigy, which is an artifact that enters as a copy of a creature, except it has tap add blue. Now, this one's particularly good because, again, it does the thing where you could put as many -1/-1 counters on it as you want, because there's no way an artifact would die to -1/-1 counters. However, this is also nice because it doesn't just tap for green, it could also tap for blue. That's one of this card's abilities, so you actually could get infinite mana of one of two different colors, where normally you're restricted to just green, so that's kind of nice. The last way is with a white card, Swift Configuration, which turns it into a vehicle with crew 5. Now, vehicles aren't creatures until you crew them, they're just artifacts, so as long as you never crew the Devoted Druid vehicle, you could again put unlimited -1/-1 counters on it and it will never die. So as you can see, it's actually quite easy to make infinite mana with this card. But now the question is, what decks do I want to play this combo, and what decks can really use that infinite mana? Now, the answer to that question is any deck that has a commander with a mana sink ability like Thrasios. Because you see, you'll always have access to a card that could immediately use that infinite mana, and with Thrasios, essentially allows you to pick up your deck and win with any win line you have in your deck. So there you have it. Now you know how Devoted Druid works and how to win with it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, as well as what card you want to see me cover next, and don't forget to follow for more.